Hey guys, this is EVLite Gaming. As you can see in front of us, today we have a Modern Masters 2015 edition booster box opening. So wish me luck, and hopefully I can get some serious value out of this thing. It originally, when they were spoiling this, I had already bought the box. I'd already pre-ordered it way ahead of time, and so of course I was hoping for good stuff. And I would say about a week into the spoilers, it looked like it was just going to be incredible stuff. But as most of you probably know, it kind of dropped off after that. But still, there's definitely some great stuff we can grab out of here. Hopefully we do. I'm actually not familiar with opening these type of packs. Never actually opened. I don't know if the first Modern Masters was like this as well, but I was not in the game when the first Modern Masters was around. So I'm going to put this to the side, and we'll go ahead and, well, I'm just kind of making a mess here. Alright, so we'll just start with one. I apologize for not kind of being prepared for this ahead of time. So this first pack will be pretty experimental. Okay, so we have the token there, snake token. And we'll just run through these together. Let's see. So Sunlance, Thief of Hope. I don't know how well this is going to work. Telling Time, Sunspear Shikari, Instill Infection, Stoic Rebuttal, Vines of Vastwood, Dragon Soul Knight, Mirror Enforcer, Evolving Wilds, Vampire Outcast, Spectral Procession, Necrogenesis, and our rare is a Fulminator Mage. That's some value right there. So that was pretty quick. And then our foil is Death Denied. I do know a little bit about Modern Masters. Like I do know how each pack comes with a foil, and then obviously you've got your rares and such like you would with the normal one. So we've got a Thrall token, Tribal Flame. Let's see where I can put this. Scion of the Wild, Ghostly Changeling, Vegan, or that's not vegan. Vigian Graft Mage, sorry. Otherworldly Journey, Grim Affliction, Inner Flame Igniter, Sundering Vitae, Wrap in Flames, Gus Skimmer, Novagen Sages for our first uncommon, Algae Gariel, Drooling Grudion, and Inexorable Tide for our rare. And then a Ashenmoor Gouger for our foil. We have a it's like the regular packs. They're not necessarily all tokens. Nest Invader, Glint Hawk Idol, Sunspear Shikari, Vampire Lacerator, Steady Progress, Sky Hunter Skirmisher, Blades of Velisvel, Commune with Nature, Wayfarer Bauble, Sign in Blood, Spread the Sickness for our first uncommon, Savage Twister, Dark Steel Axe, and an Ulamog the Infinite Gyre for our first mythic rare. It's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good mythic to get. I think any of the Eldrazi's are probably towards the top of the list. I know for sure that Kozilek was around 30 or 40. I think Ulamog was around the same, but I'll look at that a little later. Sunlance, Motka Rioters, Telling Time, Moonlit Strider, Vampire Lacerator, Cloud Elemental, Dragon Soul Knight, Commune with Nature, Evolving Wilds, Sphere of the Suns, Eldrazi Temple for our first uncommon, Hearthfire Hobgoblin, Spite Bellows, and a Sirachar Spellblade. And then a Midnight Banshee for our foil. Give me just a second to kind of rearrange this stuff real quick. I apologize for not being ready. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully I can go a little bit quicker. Okay, and we have a Eldrazi spawn. That's nice to go with our Eldrazi, even though I don't think he actually does anything with him. Burst Lightning, Skyreach Manta, Fairy Mechanist, Mighty Leap, Ghostly Changeling, Thoughtcast, Goblin Warpaint, Thrive, Ruined Servitor, Rusted Relic, Expedition Map, Storm Berserker, Selesnya Sanctuary, and Surgical Extraction. And then Scion of the Wild for our foil. Surgical Extraction is pretty cool. I don't think it's necessarily that high on the value list, but I've definitely seen it played in Modern. Saproling. I guess most of these have been played. Blinding Soul Eater, Somber Hoverguard, Dusk Hunter Bat, Aether Snipe, Sky Hunter Skirmisher, Blood Throne Vampire, Blade of Velis Vel, Tukatung Thallid, Flayer Husk, Kite Sail, Dagger Claw Imp, Skargan Firebird, Muldrifter, and a Spellskite. Cool. And then Nest Invader. So that's a pretty good rare. It might be telling a little bit too much about myself, but I am a Infect player, so I think that Spellskite will go great in the deck. Scatter the Seeds. Or nothing. There you go. Burst Lightning. Kami of Ancient Law. Bone Splinters. Steady Progress. Court Homunculus. Goblin Warpaint. Kavu Primarch. Sphere of the Suns, Gut Shot, Core Duelist, Orzhov Basilica, Boros Swiftblade, and a Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker. That's another great one. That is a good mythic. Well, I mean, I guess there's really only one mythic in here that no one wants to get, but I know some people aren't so high on Tezzeret and stuff like that. I think as long as we can keep getting some of these, you know, $20 to $30, I will be happy. Just no Comet Storm, please. It's Thief of Hope, Scion of the Wild, Fortify, Blood Throne Vampire, Vapor Snag, Moonlit Strider, Gnarled Pack, Goblin Fireslinger, Tukatung Thallid, Alloy Mirror, Scavenger Drake, World Heart Phoenix, Dark Steel Axe, and a Spike Shot Elder, and then a Wayfarer's Bauble for a foil. I'm not sure if I know with regular booster box, I don't think it's a guarantee, but I know I've spoke about it in other videos. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to get a foil rare or mythic rare. I don't know if that's true for Modern Masters. I believe, at least in the first one, I've seen several boxes open that didn't have one of either. So hopefully, you know, these do have a mythic, but we'll see. Or a rare. Arrest, Tribal Flames, Bone Splinters, Cloud Elemental, Tarashi's Grasp, Scuttling Death, Smash the Smithereens, Sylvan Bounty, Dread Drone, Rusted Relic, Tezzeret's Gambit, Dimir Guildmage, Mortar Pod, and a Mystic Snake, and then Shrivel for our rare, or our foil. So, Mystic Snake, that one's not bad, or at least I like it. The very first deck that I ever built was I came in around the Return to Ravnica block, so very first deck I ever built was a blue-white oh, what is that? The deck that just ruled in outside of the Pack Rat decks. Skyreach Manta, Smoke Braider, Steady Progress, Conclave Phalanx, Plague Rusalka, Narcolepsy, Plummet, Brute Force, Frogmite, Olamog's Crusher, Izzet Boilerworks, Oblivion Ring, Electrolyze, and a Scoot Mob. Oh, well, there we go. So maybe you are guaranteed one, I'm not sure. But looks like we got one. So foil Elesh Norn. Very cool. I think we are maybe a little over halfway. Maybe not quite there, I'm not sure. But either way, I like where we're at value-wise. Somber Hoverguard, Rampant Growth, Waking Nightmare, Fairy Mechanist, Apostle's Blessing, Death Denied, Sylvan Bounty, Viashano Slaughtermaster, Sickle Slicer, Darksteel Citadel, Overwhelm, Dispatch, Ashenmoor Gouger, and a Dark Confidant, and an Incandescent Soul Stoke. So that, I believe, is our 4th mythic. Hopefully the rest of this is not just full of crap stuff, but I guess we'll see. So far we've done very well with our rare pulls. Arrest, Matka Rioters, Grim Affliction, Helium Squirter, Conclave Phalanx, Dusk Hunter Bat, Dragon Soul Knight, Sundering Vitae, Sickle Slicer, Olamog's Crusher, Dimir Aqueduct, Bestial Menace, Sigil Blessing, and a Etched Monstrosity. So that's pretty cool. I think we're just going to do all of this in one video instead of trying to separate it into multiple. So we'll just go ahead and finish everything off. Let me know, if obviously this channel's just starting out, but if this video does well enough and if you guys like this enough, then I'll maybe go grab another one. I know that there's a local game store that actually has some. They're probably going to run out pretty quick, but if they do, I can always order one. And just let me know if you want to see more of this, and we'll get into that value town. So Kozilek's Predator, Copper, oh man, Carapace or Carapace, I'm not sure. Thrumming Bird, Fairy Mechanist, Apostle's Blessing, Instill Infection, Vapor Snag, Fiery Fall, Aquastrand Spider, Gus Skimmer, Boros Garrison, Rootkin Ally, Pillory of the Sleepless, and a Profane Command. Not the command I'd like to see, but it'll do. I've got too many of those Profane Commands. Seems like they've printed several. I know at least 2 that they've printed because I have at least 2 of them, different kinds. Gorehorn Minotaurs, Glint Hawk Idol, Rampant Growth, Wings of Velasfell, Waxmane Baku, Plagued Rusalka, Thrive, Goblin Fireslinger, Wayfarer's Bauble, Gutshot, Hikari Twilight Guardian, Bloodshot Trainee, Tumble Magnet, and a Splinter Twin, and then a Dispatch. Splinter Twin, that's another great rare I know. The blue-red Splinter decks. I know that they owe, or that Splinter Twin owes a lot of its value to that deck. Really just all of it. Nameless Inversion, Nest Invader, Grim Affliction, Repeal, Conclave Phalanx, Waking Nightmare, Plummet, Brute Force, Flare Husk, Sign in Blood, Devouring Greed, Bestial Menace, Shrewd Hatchling, and a Shadow Mage Infiltrator, and then another repeal. So 2 repeals in 1 pack. I think everybody knows that the card we're really looking for is Mr. Goyf, Mr. Tarmo Goyf, Blood Ogre, Mana Leak, Raise the Alarm, Shrivel, Narcolepsy, Mighty Leap, Wrap in Flame, Simic Initiate, Soulbright Flamekin, Sickle Slicer, Chiroplusin Strider, Cumulox, Lore Scale Codal, and a Mirren Crusader, and Ruined Servitor. And I've seen several people complain about the new, or no, I'm sorry, it's not new art for Mirren Crusader. It was the Corset, I think is what it's called. That used to have not a Johnny, but the other one. I think. Well, we'll just get on with this. Blood Ogre, Nest Invader, Moonlit Strider, Instill Infection, Vapor Snag, Tarashi's Grasp, Soulbright Flamekin, Aquastrand Spider, Cathodian, Ruined Servitor, Reman, that's a good uncommon, Restless Apparition, Spectral Procession, and Ant Queen, and then a foil Electrolyze. Ant Queen's not the best thing I've ever seen, but you got to take it all as it comes. So we have a Fairy Rogue, Motka Rioters, Binding Soul Eater, Wings of Velis Veil, Court Homunculus, Sickle Ripper, Cloud Elemental, Tuka Tongue Thallid, Wrap in Flame, Kavu Primarch, Rusted Relic, Reassembling Skeleton, Celestial Purge, Dismember, and Creekwood Liege is our rare. I know he's not worth a ton, but it's not bad. I think he's, well, we saw that, so we'll go ahead and get rid of the foil, Otherworldly Journey. Copper, oh, this one again. Copper Carapace, Burst Lightning, Waking Nightmare, Vigian Graft Mage, Fortify, Death Denied, Vines of Vastwood, Blades of Velis Veil, Mirror Enforcer, Ulamog's Crusher, Incandescent Soulstroke, Simic Growth Chamber, Wrecking Ball, and a Hurkyl's Recall. I want to apologize for just butchering the pronunciation on most of these. Like I said, I came in around Ravnica, or the Return to Ravnica, and most of these were not being printed around then. So it's the first time I'm seeing them. Mana Leak, Arrest, Thoughtcast, Fortify, Death Denied, Vigian Graft Mage, Gnarlid Pack, Viashano Slaughtermaster, Frogmite, Gust Skimmer, Gruul Turf, Selesnya Guildmage, Culling Dais, and a Precursor Golem, and then Waking Nightmare. I'm so used to just throwing the lands away that I'm completely skipping the foils. Alright, so Saproling. Can we get another mythic within the next 4? Blood Ogre, Kozilek's Predator, Blinding Soul Eater, Bone Splinters, Telling Time, Waxmane Baku, Wrap in Flame, Kavu Primarch, Cathodian, Darksteel Citadel, Remand, Mutagenic Growth, Ethercast Knight, and Banefire, and then a Court Homunculus. So yeah, I mean, let's see, Tribal Flames for a foil. Unless we really get there in these last few packs. Didn't quite get the money back, but, you know, still lots of value. Dark Confident is great. All the remands, Hurkyl's Recall, Scattering the Seeds, Gorehorn Minotaurs, Skyhunter Skirmisher, Shrivel, Helium Squirter, Court Homunculus, Aquastrand Spider, Fiery Fall, Cathodian, Sign in Blood, Artisan of Kozilek, Selesnya Guildmage, Rakdos Cranium, and Tarmogoyf right here, right? Not quite. Eye of Ugin. 2 more packs. Maybe a Karn. Maybe, let's see what we got here. Well, Telling Time. A Spirit. Maybe Karn, Goyf. Tezzeret's not super expensive, but Kozilek. Any of those would be great. Smoke Braider. Heck, even, Cryptic Command. Another $40 one. Smoke Braider. Mana Leak. Copper Carapace. Kami of Ancient Law. Sickle Ripper. Repeal. Kavu Primarch. Soulbright Flamekin. Wayfarer's Bauble. Rune Servitor. Azorius Chancery. Water Servant. Everflowing Chalice. And a Mirror Entity. Alright, last one. This guy right here. He's going to give it to us, right? He's going to be the one to do it. Okay. Insect Token. Kozilek's Predator. Nameless Inversion. Raise the Alarm. Shrivel. Repeal. Apostle's Blessing. Sundering Vitae. Inner Flame Igniter. Alloy Mirror. Citadel. Darksteel Citadel. Alright, starting with the uncommons. Flash Freeze. Taj-Nar Swordsmith. And Agony Warp. So here we go. Oh, boo. Indrixar Master Breeder. And then a Blood Ogre. Well, that's not quite another Confidant. Kind of looks like it, but oh well. So I think we'll take a quick break and then I'll show you kind of the sum of it all in the end. Alright, we're back. Or well, I guess it probably looked like I never left. But these are our rares. I took the better stuff out. I'll show those after these. So we have Mirror Entity. I'll just kind of flash through these real quick. And then we've got, let's see, the uncommons, the decent ones. We got 2 Remands. That's pretty good. I think these were around $8, I want to say, before they were announced for Modern Masters. I think they're supposed to drop a little bit when Modern Masters announces it, or at least they did on the first one. Electrolyze isn't bad. Then over here we've got, let's see, grab our mythics out. We've got Dark Confidant, Kiki-Jiki, Olamog. Those are all, I know, at least these 2 are worth a lot. I think Kiki-Jiki is around $20. Could be wrong. Fulminator, Spellskite. Spellskite's not just a killer one, but Splinter Twin, Fulminator, and these 2 are, pretty good. It's a shame we didn't get a foil one of those, but we did get a foil Elesh Norn, so that's pretty sweet. Then foil Electrolyze. Everything else is just so-so. No foil Remand, no foil. I don't really know what else we'd want foil in as far as non-mythic or rares. But yeah, so that's it. Did pretty well. Like I said, if you guys enjoy this video, though, let me know. I'll go out and grab another one. We'll do a second video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If there's something I can improve on, just let me know down below, and I'll try to work on that. Obviously, the mispronunciations were really bad, but hopefully as I play more Magic, I'll just hear them as they're released and kind of get into it more and remember them a little better. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and we'll see you on the next video.